Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the King Games YouTube channel. I'm of course bringing you guys the latest information on all things Battlefield 1. Now, obviously guys, we've been getting a load of information recently, and I just want to thank you guys first of all for all the support on the recent videos. These videos are going absolutely insane. We're hitting the hundreds every single video, and some of the videos are just like blowing up, getting like close to 1,000 views for a channel which is like only just started uploading Battlefield videos about a month ago. To be getting these amounts of views is it's honestly incredible to me, and I just really appreciate the support from you guys. But anyway, today, what we're going to be talking about is, of course, the vehicles within Battlefield 1. Now, I have already done videos before talking about the vehicles, but in this one, it's going to be something from their website. They've updated the reasons talking about the vehicles and how exactly they're going to play. So it's 8 reasons to get excited for the vehicles in Battlefield 1. So I'm going to go ahead and read this out to you guys, so I hope you do enjoy it, and let's jump straight on into it. First off, there's a ton of variety on land, sea, and air. From light tanks to land ships and motorcycles, the ground game in Battlefield 1 provide plenty of variety. The same goes for the battles at sea, where you'll be able to captain fast, agile torpedo boats and an armoured landing craft. And if you want to take to the sky, there's plenty of different air vehicles to choose from. Aircraft are nimble and deadly. You'll be able to fight for control of the skies in nimble fighters squad up in 2-seat attack planes, or suppress foes on the ground with the devastating bombers. World War I saw the birth of dogfighting, and Battlefield 1 brings some of the best aerial combat in the franchise's history. Now guys, I've seen some videos from people that were at the special EA Play event playing in the gameplay you guys are seeing here, and I've seen some other people's perspectives where they've been flying the planes around, and honestly guys, the vehicle combat looks absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, especially the air combat. Now the planes look really cool. You've got a few different types of planes at the moment. We've got of course the attack plane and also the bomber plane. The bomber plane is supposedly not that great because it's a lot slower than the attack plane, but the attack plane, you can have 2 people in there. You have someone flying who has a gun to control as well, and also someone on the back. And there's also a new feature within aerial combat as the pilot, where you can actually do a full 360 look around while you're flying, and it's honestly just really cool, and it looks really interesting. If I can find you guys some gameplay of the aerial combat, I will of course do so, or obviously when we get a chance to play the game for ourselves, I'll of course bring that to you guys then. Next bit here says some plane types have seats for teammates. What's better than chasing an enemy plane and blasting them out of the sky? Having your squad up in the air with you. Some of the planes have spots for gunners, something we know Battlefield 1942 fans have wanted to see for a while. So obviously you can have 2 seats in planes, obviously really cool. Haven't really had that in a while in Battlefield, and it's really cool. There are some absolutely massive vehicles. Battlefield 1 includes some of the largest vehicles in Battlefield history. If you watch the trailer, you can see some in action, and we'll have more to say about these in the near future. Vehicle destruction is more important than ever. Once your plane, tank or boat has taken enough damage, you'll start to see an impact not just on how it looks, but how it feels. Shooting an airplane wings, for example, can cause them to break and splinter, altering the aerodynamics of the plane. In the same way, destroying the gun stations on a tank will disable those weapons until repair. Now obviously we already know guys, you can repair the vehicles while on the move, which is obviously a really cool addition to the game, but this is something really interesting here in the way that damaging a vehicle will actually affect the way that it plays. So obviously tanks, you can disable their guns so they cannot be used until they're repaired, and obviously aerial vehicles, if you damage them enough, it's actually going to affect the ability of the pilot to fly them, which is honestly really insane. Obviously that's going to make it easier for you to then take them down, because obviously if they lost more control of it, you know, they're not going to be able to control it so well. So that's obviously really cool indeed. You can choose your tank or airplane type when spawning. You know how to choose which sniper rifle you want to use when spawning as a scout. The same goes for the type of vehicle you want to pilot when spawning as a pilot or tanker. On maps and modes of these vehicles, you'll be able to pick whatever tank or plane you want, letting you choose the right vehicle for the right situation. So when you spawn as a pilot or a tanker, it's really cool indeed. Obviously you can choose which vehicle you want to be able to use, which is something we haven't seen in Battlefield before. Obviously usually you have this sort of spawn screen where you select a spawn point. There's certain vehicles you can spawn straight into, but in this situation you will actually be able to choose your vehicle of preference and what you want to fly, which is obviously really cool indeed. Vehicles have their own classes and loadouts. We already talked about this in a separate video, but when you decide to spawn as the tanker or pilot vehicle class, you will have the ability to choose your vehicle and its loadout. Each has a different weapon setup, equipment, and sometimes even different passenger setups as well. Any class can still use any vehicle, but tankers and pilots will let you focus on vehicular combat. Now this is something I was wondering about before when I made the video talking about the different classes. I was wondering wondering if you could only play in the vehicles using these sort of special vehicle classes, but it is not like that indeed. It's actually very special indeed. It's really, really cool actually. The fact that you can set specific vehicles to these two classes, the pilot and also the vehicle and the tanker class, I think that's really, really cool indeed, because obviously you can set which vehicle you want to those unique classes, and also they have the abilities to customize how the vehicles play depending on which of the classes you're using, which is obviously really, really cool indeed. And the final point here, we made a lot of physics improvements. Airplane aerodynamics feel more physical than in previous games. You really feel gravity, and you can even perform controlled stalls. Tank tracks easily climb over most objects now and can drive through buildings like a warm knife through butter. So obviously guys, the vehicles are changing quite a lot in Battlefield 1 and they sound absolutely insane. I cannot wait guys to be able to play this game myself and obviously bring you guys some awesome gameplay of it. If I do get a chance to play this game, obviously if there's like an alpha that I can get into, or obviously when they have a beta, I will of course bring you guys as much gameplay of different things as I can, because I really want to share this off to you guys because the vehicles look absolutely insane and it's just so awesome. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please be sure to leave a like on it. It greatly helped me out and knowing that you support the channel. Thanks so much for watching guys, and I'll catch you on another video.